Hey y'all, how are you today? It's Gigi. Come on in. I've been in my kitchen making a mess and I was like, what am I doing? I'm going to get on here and bring my followers in here so they can join me in this mess and see what I'm doing. I told y'all this month I'm kind of experimenting with some Christmas ideas, and let me show y'all what I've been doing, okay? And y'all may want to do this for your Christmas get together or do it with your grandchildren during the Christmas season or whatever. But these cookies right here. Now, I bought the zero sugar. You can get the regular ones, okay? But these are the vanilla wafers. And this has always been one of my favorite cookies. I have to control myself with these because I could sit here and eat half of this pack and not bat an eye. Seriously, I love these things. But this is made with real vanilla. It's zero sugar. And I've seen, y'all know I've been just going crazy with looking at stuff and scrolling and watching videos and stuff. When I come across these vanilla wafers and I saw what they had done with them, my mind started spinning and I'm like, that's one of my favorite cookies. I already have those in the cabinet. I buy these at the grocery store almost weekly or every other week. And like I said, I love them. Let me show y'all what I'm doing. You take one of these little, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get two of them out, okay? I mean, I had to do this in like little sections because I understand that it can be a little time consuming, but y'all let me show y'all. Let me turn you down. I have melted some white chocolate and some dark chocolate. Let's do the dark chocolate first because it's one of my favorites and I think it is so cute. I take a spoon and I hold my little wafer over the side of the melted chocolate and I just kind of like let the chocolate run down both sides, making sure the sides are covered with chocolate. I tap it down in the bottom and then I just kind of shake off all the excess chocolate till it's just lightly coated in the chocolate. Okay, so it'll look like that right there. Okay, then I take little pretzels, the little mini pretzels, and I break them in half. Let me lay it down so I won't. I press it into the chocolate and then I get these little eyeballs, candy eyeballs, so it's all edible. And I put two little eyeballs. I'll hold it up for you in just a second. Trying to keep my hands steady. I put two little eyeballs and then I take a red M&M for the nose. Now I'm not going to be able to pick this one up because it has not, the chocolate has not re-solidified and so it's still wet, but I've got one. Let me show y'all, okay? This is what it's going to look like. Y'all, look at that reindeer. Is that not adorable? I think he's precious. He's almost too precious to eat. I've been making these. I've got several made here, but let me do one more. I'm going to do some white chocolate, okay? The same way. Let me not knock the antlers off of my deer. And like I said, I wasn't going to take up your time while I did every single one of them because I'm just creating, you know, different little designs on it. But the same thing, coat it with the white chocolate and then shake all the excess off of the white chocolate. And, you know, it takes a minute, so you may have to pop your chocolate back in there. I had to pop mine back in there for about 15 seconds or so and just reheat the chocolate a little bit. And a lot of times if it's not right on the end, you can just dip it down in there like that. shake off all that excess chocolate. And then I have all kinds of, all colors and different sprinkles. I'm going to lay that one down too because it'll need to, but I have got white, green, red and white. I'm going to show y'all some of the ones I've done. Blue, like crystals, reminded me of like Frozen, which I've got one done. Look at this. This is the one that I just did. That's on there. Look at that. Let me show y'all some of the ones I've done. Look at those. I've done all different Christmas colors. I've got one that's done in like the Grinch color. I've just did some stars, several different. I did a chocolate one with some snowflakes on it. I did a peppermint sprinkles on one. Well, that one kind of stuck to the, it might still be trying to dry. I ain't gonna pull it off just yet. Usually when they're done, they'll come off pretty quickly and pretty easily. But y'all, these little reindeer I thought were so adorable. So adorable. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just making up some of these and coming up with different ideas. And all I'm doing is I've melted, I've got some of the white almond bark. I've got some of the white almond bark and some of the chocolate, white chocolate, dark chocolate almond bark, or milk chocolate, I guess. Let's see. Candy coated chocolate flavored vanilla and chocolate. But guys, that's what I'm doing. And y'all seen how easy that little, how cute would that be to make with your grandchildren? Let me pull this back over here. To make with your grandchildren, or to have them made up for your grandchildren. And won't they be so excited and think those are just the cutest cookies? And they're going to think that their Gigi is just so brilliant. And then I'm going to have to tell them, well, I used somebody else's idea, somebody else's inspiration. And I just did my, yeah, this chocolate's been out a minute. So it's starting to get a little, that's my oven going off. I've got something else in my oven. Yeah, that one's a little bit thicker because my chocolate is starting to set up. So I need to reheat that chocolate. And you know, if you wanted a mixture of chocolates, you could let's see, what color do I want? Let me see what I've got over there. Let's do another red and white one. I'm going to do this one with some red and white sprinkles, but I'm also going to come back in there with some little peppermint sprinkles on there too. Yeah, that one's a little tacky because this is thick. It's thick. But that's all I've been doing, and I wanted to share that with y'all because I've just been I've just been kind of playing around with some ideas to either do with my grandbabies or to make it up for them. And I said, let me see if oh yeah, that little deer. This is the little deer that we did together. He's a little wonky on that side. Let me pull off that excess chocolate. But isn't he just the cutest little darling? Y'all don't look at my nails. They are horrible. And I chipped them up, but I think they're so darling. I love the white ones too, with the little frozen little sprinkles. Looks like ice on snow, which I thought those turned out really cute too. Let me see if I can, there we go. It's like, why is that one sticking so bad? Let me put these spread out so I can get them up here and show them all to you. Like I said, I'm just playing and just creating, but I think they turned out so cute, so cute. The little reindeer, so cute. And I love the little green ones for like the Grinch color or just Christmassy, you know, just using all the Christmassy. And this is kind of like a vanilla bark. That's the one I'm going to try. Sure am. I already knew I loved the wafers. They're some of my favorite. And I don't feel quite as guilty since I'm using the sugar-free wafers because I got them dipped in chocolate. Oh my goodness. I could make just a platter of these. Peppermint bark, chocolate dipped wafers. That's real good. Yep, I've just been making a mess in the kitchen, and I said, they want to see what I'm doing. I know they do. They don't want me to have to stand here and do all this all by my lonesome. They want me to bring them in here so they can join me. So, hey, I appreciate y'all popping on and joining me. I think they turned out super cute. I know this is a short little video. I just wanted to show y'all what I was doing today. And go be the hands and feet of Jesus and his mouthpiece and show some kindness during the holiday season. Make some memories with your grandbabies. Make a platter. Send them to school with your children and send them to the teachers. If you're a room mom, make up a platter of these and take them to school for all the little school kids. I think that it's a great idea. It's simple and it's easy. And I think that they would really enjoy it. Thank you, guys. I'll see you back again real soon, okay? I love you. This is Gigi. Until next time, I'll see you back here in my kitchen. Bye-bye.